This is a lecture 6 in the series. When the image lies, happen from the source to the patient's detector image. Each stage can introduce errors that will be assumed understanding or differentiating artifact from the or tracing the artifact. Find the artifact with the artifacts that might arise from the source. We can have underexposure. In underexposure, the appearance will be a grainy image. Known underexposure, we got image what is noisy, grainy. We cannot make diagnosis. It will not be under, it will be overexposure. In overexposure, detector exposure or to positive overexposure, it should be around 0 for perfect beta imaging. Talking about the problem artifacts that might arise from the source. As the beam started to move, what will happen? That could be failure of collimation. So the area you have selected, a bit less area, you say that this is the whole area. So you've got area, this is the needed field in green, and this is the irradiated area. So what's wrong here? Remedy for collimation failure is to collimate as tightly as possible to still moving from the source. Let's say what will happen if we get problems or artifact at the patient level. So at the patient level, there will be a lot of them that might pathology on the X-ray. So the linear to can hide it. A skin fold can mimic a pneumothorax also. But how can we differentiate? Mostly skin fold can we say the line extends inside the patient, and we're getting some errors or artifacts because of abnormal position. Abnormal that might happen in the motion and sharpness is what we call blurry edge. Sometimes artifact you captured, and still that enhancement does not mean better resolution. Issues with the grid is what we call Murray pattern. This is mostly wavy interference like pattern. So the bit line, you can see them along this occur, and also the DR detector types. The sketchy and sometimes cracked plate, double exposure, like you can see image lagging. You can see a bit of another part of it, the ghost image behind. But still moving with anatomy, large scaling, enhancement, everything wrong anatomy, errors, staging, misregistration, and others. Exposure index also overexposure automation, but the image exposure index is not same as patient, so it could be more negative, could be positive, it should be around 0 the target. Abnormality, pathology or artifact. Does it follow anatomy? Consider it pathology. Does it just artifact? Is pathology or artifact? Understand this. Repeat image just twice next video.